If you remember a while back, I released a video about Betty White's Brentwood home of several decades. Now, Betty White passed away in the home on December 31st of 2021, just before her 100th birthday. She was 99 years old. So the house was put on the market for land value, which means the house was sold to be destroyed. Betty had it in her will that the house was not going to be sold for someone to move in again, but the house was to be destroyed, so the house was sold to be destroyed. It was land value only. It actually sold for $10.6 million a month after it hit the market. By the way, a huge shout out to my new friend Jason Regal, who allowed me to use his drone footage of the house. The house was 3,000 square feet. God knows what it's going to look like now. But I visited the place in May, and then I visited one more time in September of 2024 to show you the update of what's been happening to Betty's house. I'm hoping we'll see a architectural rendering of it. And at the end of this video, you can actually see how you could own a piece of Betty's original house. So yeah, here's an update, a sad update of Betty White's Brentwood home. And it was a sweet house. It's a sweet mailbox. 506 Carmelina. So this would have been the house when I prank called her. She would have been home. Okay, just grabbing a couple of bricks.
That's cool. Actually, I have 6 pallets of bricks that I'm trying to get rid of. Save them.
We don't pallets we can't use, but I'll buy a couple off you if you got them handy.
Yeah.
Can I come out here with you? Okay, actually, while you're here, can you tell me where the chimney was?
There's a chimney, big old chimney right here, and
Right
there's
here?
a big old chimney over there.
So this is the white ones from the
The
chimney.
right one from the chimney from the inside.
Thank you.
And
You got some very happy people you're making.
No worries, buddy. See ya.
Get a shot of me here. Are you still on?
It is on.
Okay, so you can. So these are very nice person. Actually, all you have to do is ask. Of course, it cost me a couple of bucks, but it's worth it. So, Betty White's fireplace, Betty White's house, Betty White's house. So I decided to stop today to see what was going on with. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, to see what was going on with the old Betty White house, and there is what's left of Betty White's house. Actually, all that's left of her house is the mailbox right there on the wall. The Betty White house is long gone. And you could see that when she died, it was sold for value, property value, really. It was in her will that she had the house destroyed right away, and it was for some reason. And this house is being built in its place. You can still see the wall. You can still see the address, Betty White, 506 North Carmelina. And Betty White's mailbox is still there, tempting me. But that is now what's on the property of Betty White's old house. And if you saw in that old footage that I took walking around there, it was pretty far back. This was a large piece of property back then. And a couple of trees are probably still there. Certainly that's mocking me. The wall. I had a hard time finding this place. I finally had to go through my old video and look for that tree.
Salimos que arriba luchar los pies. 40. Sí, ¿verdad?
September 18th, 2024, the remains of Betty White's house. If you look at the bottom of this video, there is a link where you could buy some of Betty White's house from me. All our stuff is still in storage. I got to raise money somehow, and this is the real deal. I was there, Betty White's house, long gone. They're not making these anymore, and this is me with them on the property at 506 North Carmelina. So if you're interested in buying a piece of Betty White's house, just click the link below this video for one of Betty's bits, and I would appreciate it because that supports us and what we do and all of our artifacts that are in storage until we can find a new home for them. So Betty's bits available below. So thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate your time and I appreciate your attention. And until next time. You heard me.
People always ask me how I stay so youthful. I tell them I eat well, get plenty of rest, and every third Sunday I drink the blood of a virgin. And these days, they're getting harder and harder to find.